Well, hello folks, it's another driving the Invacar around Wales video. We've just driven all around the Elan Valley lakes and the reservoirs and the dams. It's very impressive. I hope you've seen that video. We had a lot of fun. But I need to get home now, and getting home is going to be fun too, because we've got to take the Aberystwyth Mountain Road. Oh, the very lovely people who I've been getting in the way of all day in their little white Seat. I've just said they're going to send me a video of me going up the hairpins, so that's very kind of them. So away we go. So this is my Invacar, built for wheelchair users in 1972. Has an air-cooled flat twin engine, 493cc, CVT belt drive, and that's how I brake. This road I love. More fun in my 2CV if I'm absolutely honest. Too much G-force for the mount. So this is just a bit of bonus footage for you here on Hub Notes. But I thought you'd want to see it. And well, whether you want to see it or not, I'm having a lot of fun. Might as well get the camera going. I can't really film the whole route because it'll take blooming hours, but we'll definitely cover most of the route to Cwmystwyth, and then mate, stop being rubbish. We'll see how we go. I'm going to have to pause and try and tighten this blooming thing up again. Yeah, this is not entirely working. I thought this was a good mount, but it isn't. Let's stop here where we've got good sight lines front and rear. Yeah, let's try and tighten this up. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. That's probably why. Right. Shall we? Oh, you're a bit low now. There we go. That's why we call it tuck. Steering is very, very direct. You really don't put much input into it at all. You almost think your way around the bends. It can be quite difficult to actually get the right input when you can't overcorrect, or it gets very twitchy. Good side lines so we can flirt with the centre lines a bit. Some sheep, so just lead a bit of speed up. I'll give them plenty of room. No lambs yet. You have to be especially careful when the lambs are out because they're unpredictable. The sheep get used to traffic, and so you can kind of know they're not going to react. Begin a bit of a climb. Hard work with 20 brake horsepower, allegedly. Come on, Tuck. We're getting to the best bit, where you hope and pray no one comes the other way. Always scanning for sheep. Oh, got bloody fire brigade coming up behind me. was unexpected. Let's chase them. Dizzy heights of 50 mile an hour. And you're into these series of tight bends, which I can't go as fast as I do in the 2CV. 2CV I basically don't lift. Have to lift for this one. Wonder where the fire is. Today has been a lot of fun. My hands are quite sore, they're not used to doing this. Oi. Samtan isn't getting too far away from us. You can't really go too fast on these roads. You don't know what's around the next bend. I feel like my granddad. My granddad used to have one of those tiny little mopeds, but you had to pedal start, and he would go and chase the fire engine so we could see what they were doing. I just happened to be travelling the same direction as this one, at roughly the same speed. Well, we're now entering the section known as Shooting the Rapids. There's a magazine shoot many years ago. The stream runs along here and starts going down a section of waterfalls. Very pretty if you have the time to check it out, which sadly I don't. I'm meant to be doing a driving lesson, so I'm going to get back home. All very pretty. You may remember one video where I was coming back from the NEC Classic Motor Show in Tuck. Tuck was full of calendars and it was pouring with rain, and I had to stop there and lift all the calendars off the floor to try and stop them getting wet. I do sometimes question my life choices. Tucker's delivery van, not the best. Oh, they're getting away from us now. I'll tell you what, this is some of the most fun I've had along this road, because there's no point having a powerful car. You can't use the power because you haven't got the sight lines. It could always be a tractor, a sheep, car coming the other way, delivery vans, you get couriers along here. You got to be on your toes. So now we're coming into Cwmystwyth, which is a particularly long village rather. But it used to encapsulate all the mines we're about to get to, and then the village beyond that. So the village centre is actually still quite some way from where we are. Go a bit slowly through the farm. Then we can open her up a bit more. Got a big grey pickup clearing the way for us. lot easier having someone in front of you. So now we're entering the mining section, and there is a chap who works on the railway, or he used to work on the railway. I don't know if he still does. He's written books about it, fairly young lad, and has done tours of the mines here. I think it was lead they were doing here. You probably know more. You used to live just up the road. Still know quite a few people in this village. Oh, here's a sign. Cwmystwyth Metal Mines. There we are. Site of special scientific interest. But yeah, I mean, there would have been thousands of people living in these hills, and it's just all gone, really. And here we are, all the Mike, Cwmystwyth rather. And here we are, all these spoil heaps. It's a dramatic landscape, and there's still lots of remnants of old buildings. So it's worth an explore if you get up this way, for sure. Maybe I'll get around to organising another Welsh Hugnut social, and then you've got a good excuse to come here and explore these incredible old buildings. Quick pause in Cwmystwyth. I've just been to see my friend Brython, who I've not seen for a while. Good to have a catch up. But Brython looks after the chapel here in Cwmystwyth, and it's open Wednesdays through the summer if you want to see inside a chapel. It's quite a nice space, and a lovely harmonium in there. But we need to carry on. I need to get back for a driving lesson. I'm already running late because I've been sat having tea with my friends. Haned o day, cup of tea. Oh my gosh, that's Nigel, my old postman. That's the sort of community I used to live in, and I do miss it. Just don't have quite the same thing where we are now. So we've got a big climb back up to the arch, then we're down to Devil's Bridge, and then down the coast road back home. So we just passed the old War Boys sign. Really old road sign that I've taken photos of with Tuck many times in the past. Yeah, it's a lovely place here, lovely people. So my friend Brython, he's of an age, I'm going to say, in his 70s. He used to live in a house along here. No running water, no electricity. Just about this sort of area. They had a neighbour with a television set and a generator, and that was their entertainment. Over the bridge, round the corner. junction coming up, but they used Imbrally Ceredigion. The cars would come down from the road ahead of us, go down to the left here. Surprised you can't still see skid marks, to be honest. No voice tomorrow. Oh, where's the road surface gone? Keep going, Tuck. We're approaching the arch now. Pass through this arch, but logging trucks kept hitting it, so they moved the road. It also marks the transition. It's the summit where we start going down to Devil's Bridge. Or Ponta Venach, as the Welsh call it, Monk's Bridge. Miss Hope did a video on Devil's Bridge if you want to see the bridges. We're not going to have time today. I am all about getting home. Racing lines where it's clear and safe to do so. Some of my earliest drives in this Invacar were on this hill. Quite hard work coming up, but good fun going down. Touching 60 miles an hour. Always keep an eye out for motorcyclists when doing that sort of thing. I apologise for that vibrating noise. It's my bungee cord. Ah, there we go. There we go, Ponta Venach, Devil's Bridge. So if you've seen the previous video, I talked about Monk's Trod, which is a former byway linking the Elan Valley to Strata, Florida. Well, it's the same monks that built the bridge here in Devil's Bridge in the 11th century. Just remarkable. And here we are, just like old times. That's the car park on the left, where I tried drifting Tuck in the snow many years ago. The bridges are just down to our right here. We haven't got time to explore today. And then the Havod Hotel here. We've got to just squeeze our way around. Easier when people have the car there. Right, I'll spare you until we're back out on the fast roads, because this is all 20 these days. There we go, we're a little way out, we're back on the pasture roads. And we're getting to my favourite section of this road. Rhayader Valley down to our right, where the steam train comes chopping up. One of my favourite roads in Wales, but don't tell everyone, will you? Shaking all over the place, but it's fun. See the sea in the distance. Might even catch a glimpse of Aberystwyth. I'm 5 miles off 100 miles today into. Wow. Go down a bit through here, we've got S-Bends and the farm. Used to pick up some kids here and take them to school when I was a school minibus driver. I don't want to think about how old they are now. It would depress me. And that down there, one of my favourite views in the whole of Wales. That truly is the Vale of Rhayader. As we arrive in Pisgah, and I'm afraid you won't see it, but the halfway in here in Pisgah is now run by the family who used to run the Two Hoots Cafe in Devil's Bridge, now sadly gone. So it's the like third generation of the family is now running the pub the halfway in here in Pisgah. Good food, good pub. Do come along. And there we go. The road loses some of its charm as we carry on. So as I say, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the future Hope Notes, folks. We've just hit 100 miles for the day. I've no idea if you can hear me. I've had to take defensive measures. I'm following a transit man, smiling. Hanging back because it's belching out so much smoke.